This is your debut one-woman show in concept for a few years. What was the initial inspiration for the theme? How did you develop it? And at what point did you know it was ready for an audience?
So it started back. I had an acting class at Acting Studio Chicago. Adrienne Curry was our instructor, and the assignment was write a personal object monologue. So I have a weirdly organized underwear drawer. Um, and
Good to
so I was
know.
neatly folding things, and I came across a pair of panties that were given to me on a special occasion. And I'm like, let's see. And that started my personal monologue. It was a pair of granny panties,
Ah,
the old-fashioned white cotton underwear,
sure.
which was a sweet gift, but it, uh, it formed the basis of my first monologue.
All
And then
right.
from there, um, somebody suggested I consider doing a solo show. And I'm like, well, underwear speaks a lot about us.
Mhm.
It's a choice. It's a statement sometimes of who we are and who we aren't. And so I would look at a piece of clothing, undergarments, lingerie, and it would tell me a story. And
Very good.
so I started writing these monologues. And then I took a class at Chicago Dramatist with Arlene Malinowski, the queen of solo shows. And
Nice.
she really pushed me. And then when Chicago Dramatist decided to do solo Saturdays, I submitted and I was one of the three chosen. So it really
Excellent.
forced me to get it done.
The show is described as a quote, a woman learns who she is in life and love through intimate moments with intimate apparel. Now, intimacy is a vulnerable state involving trust. What did you trust about this theme in its nature to reveal life and love?
I think that we are most vulnerable when we allow others to be vulnerable with us. Um, Full on naked, is fine. I mean, we're all naked. We're all skin and bones and whatever.
Yes.
But when you're half naked, it says something about you, and it says something about the relationship. Who I'm willing to let in at that moment. And when I say me, I mean everybody. Who are we willing to let in on those moments when we have made a choice about what we're wearing?
Mhm.
That is that close to our bodies.
One's expression of their sexual essence and vulnerabilities are some of the most difficult secrets to reveal. What did you learn about yourself regarding secrets in the development of the show?
I learned that I don't want to know everybody's secrets, and I'm not prepared to give up all of mine.
All
I
right.
think it adds mystery to life, and I'm one of those people who does not believe we need to be full on naked truth.
All right.
I think we can leave certain things unsaid.
All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rank yourself in the ability to let yourself go within the material and allow for the most authentic expression of the truth in the show?
When I inhabit a character, that's all that's there. I commit 100%. And this particular piece, it follows a woman from when she gets her first training bra at 11 years old to her deathbed.
Hmm.
And I inhabit her as a child. I dig deep and I find that inner child when I got my first training bra. And while there are some things in this show I have not personally experienced, I've learned from others, and I can imagine how I would take that in and express it.
So I'd give that a 10.
Oh yeah, 10, 10.
And also, do you have a name for the character?
So there's actually two characters.
Oh,
The
okay.
the woman that is the centerpiece of the story is Victoria.
Okay.
So she also goes by
Very good.
Tori,
Yeah.
Vicky,
Yeah.
Victoria. And then we have the narrator, who is it's semi-fantastical. She is a timeless goddess, and she moves us through time from one piece to another in Victoria's life.
Interesting. Wow. What first line or action in the piece made it all the way from that first shot at it to the final form, sort of like a hook to hang the rest of it upon?
So, as I said, the first piece is called Granny Panties, and part of it is this woman's outrage, my outrage at being seen as um, maybe too old to wear sexy lace panties. And so, in the monologue, at one point, she says, "And I'm not too old
Right.
to wear the sexy lace panties." And that kind of follows through. She owns what she chooses to wear, but it takes her a while, sometimes, to allow others to make those choices and for her to accept that.
You began acting at a later time in life. What was the impetus to start or begin again if you'd done it before in the time of life where you started going for it?
So I was in my late 40s, and my daughter then had been taking acting classes, and we were sitting at dinner one day, and she said, she was talking about acting, and she turned to me and she said, "Never mind, you don't understand." And I'm like,
Ooh, my God.
hmm, maybe I'll go take an acting class. So I did, and I stuck with it, and she and I
Right,
actually did a movie together, which was
right,
exciting.
right.
So
That's
yeah, so
awesome.
that was it.
That's cool, man. Final question. What piece of lingerie that you've encountered initially felt not right for you, but you took a chance with it? And what was the result? And do you include that moment in the show?
um, I don't include that moment because I've never thought of this question before. But the first time, oh, I'm really going to be vulnerable now. The the first time I wore a pair of lace thongs,
Uh,
I wasn't sure about it.
uh-huh.
Um, but they're pretty and they're sexy, and you should wear them at any age.
Right.
People know way too much about me now.
This is Patrick McDonald for HollywoodChicago.com. Copyright 2026.